Hey, welcome. I was inspired by Sandra at Blossom Inspire to create a art journal that theoretically can lay flat. Let's see how I did. So on the cover here, I've got this nice wallpaper that was kind of the inspiration for the decorations for this piece. I have underneath a silky, satiny fabric, and then I have a little bit of lace covering that, and then I have this hand-dyed lace that I got from Mary's Laces. I know that it has the potential to add some bulk and bumpiness since it's not flat, but I just felt like I had to add it because it matched these colors so well that it didn't seem like I was going to get another opportunity where there's going to be such a great match. So here it is. So on the inside here, I have an Amazon mailer. You see the fabric here. This is also fabric, and then the wallpaper is folded over. I've got a variety of papers in here. First, I have this pre-primed canvas that I cut off of a roll to put in here. One side is primed, the other side is not primed. I guess you could play with either side and have some fun with that. Here's some kids' drawing paper, packaging paper, bit of cardstock, really thin watercolor paper could be used for, I would say, lighter washes. No heavy use. Wouldn't want to put puddles on there and see what happens. It would probably warp if you put too much water on it, but could probably take some. Got a little bit of tracing paper, aged mixed media paper, some more of that packing paper, kids' drawing paper, another kind of cardstock, packing paper, two more sheets of mixed media paper. This is aged. This one is not aged. You can see that, there's a significant color difference to these pages. Then we have some graph paper, more packaging paper, a little bit of that washi paper, different kind of cardstock, one of these Borum and Peas sheets that got from Maddie, more of that thin watercolor paper, and the primed canvas. I was thinking about adding something to these strings, but I don't know if the user would want to do that. I didn't want to add bulk or make somebody feel like they couldn't cut these off because I added something pretty to it. So I just left it as it is with plenty of room so that you could use it as a bookmark, throw it over the top or out the bottom for decoration, what have you. So those are there for somebody else to make a decision on. So it's basically all the same stuff on this side. If you guys are interested in what's going on with this aged mixed media paper, let me know, and I could make a video talking about that. So it's basically all the same papers. Some of these pages lay a little flatter than others. You can see that, this is curling because it came off of a roll and it's kind of a thin paper. But others are not too bad. I think you could reasonably work on most of these pages without having to hold it down on one side. And so the things that I did to make it lay flatter than other pages, one, I used fairly heavy pages, so they have a tendency to flop over on their own. Some of them are a little thinner. You can see this one is happy to curl a little bit too, but we've got some of the more stiffer ones like this cardstock that kind of helps hold down the others and keep them in their place, I guess. So that's some of the things that I did. And once I chose to do this soft cover binding so that it could be easier to flex and not have to conform to the shape of the hard cover. And once I was done with this, I went through and bent all the pages back and forth, trying to soften up the fibers and get them used to moving one way or the other, trying to get them to naturally lay flat in one direction or the other. So that's a couple things I did. As you can see, it's not quite perfect. It's not laying, you know, fully flat on its own, but perhaps it could be, you know, good enough for if you were working on your own and you didn't want to have to hold it down. Or you could maybe use a clip or something. It shouldn't be, you know, I think it would be a little easier than a lot of other journals of this kind to use just holding it in your lap or something like that. So I made this journal for Sandra since she's been such a great inspiration to me and has been sending me so many nice happy mails of late. I really want to show that I appreciate her. I'm going to send her this, see if it might be something that she could use. And along those lines, I made a couple of these. I took some very, very large envelopes that I have. I painted over them a little bit, and I was thinking that they could fit really perfectly in here because of their size, because they're so large. It's like 11-inch wide envelope here. Here's a yellow one with a little bit of trim, a little bow, more of this fluffy pink trim that I thought Sandra would like. But I didn't want to, you know, make a decision for her because it could be that she doesn't want the bulkiness here. And also, I kind of maybe might have made the other side also possibly more enticing for use. So just going to give her a few painty envelopes and let her decide if she wants to permanently attach them to this journal or do something else. So really enjoyed this exercise. It was a different kind of journal from the kinds of things that I've been used to making. Nice being able to pull out these different materials and see, you know, literally providing a blank canvas for somebody else to work in and you know, add their own art to. If you have any suggestions about how to make a journal more lay flat, I'd be very interested. This might not be the last one I make. I was very pleased with myself and likely be interested in making more of them. Maybe not this large, maybe not a full 13 inches tall, but certainly think that an art journal of this kind could be fun to work in the future. Thank you.